Well, today I've got this truck back again. It's the old generator truck I showed in the video a while ago. So look, yeah, one with a little diesel in there. So I need to service that. Just oil and filters and other bits and bobs. Yeah, that should be pretty straightforward. I also need to service the truck itself. Let's even do this one-handed. That. Oh. There we go. Cool. A little 4-banger here. So I'll go over it, just do oil filters. Already I see that bottom radiator hose looks pretty haggard. Belt looks old. No pressure. So yeah, probably have to do cooling, cooling system, all that shit. Pretty straightforward though, nothing much to it. Start button for if you need to start it from under here. Yeah. Wheels, brakes, brake hoses, they look all good. I always check for cracking and stuff. Yeah. Just coupling good. So yeah, you look before that's popped out. Cool. Now I've done a quick inspection of the vehicle, and yeah, just needs a few hoses, 2 oil filters and an oil change, fuel filter. It doesn't look that old actually. The belt definitely needs doing. The exhaust brake doesn't seem to be working because I test drove it. The light was coming on but you couldn't hear it or feel it. So, and the thing's as slow as anything. Like, it just hasn't got any go. So I've got a feeling the exhaust brake might be half stuck on. It's not letting all the exhaust out. So I'll have to look into that. Yeah. So that's the truck half of it done. Well, checked out anyway and parts ordered. Now I've got to look at the generator set. Well, here's the other side of the generator. I've already ordered the filters and things for it. But time to crawl in there and check things out. There's the alternator, and Jesus, that looks used. Filthy. So I get in there and check the belt for that. Check all the hoses. You see the paint's cracking off that one. Turbo feed line looks alright from there. Yeah, just check it all out. So bloody tight. Here's my access through this little hole. So I'll try and get in there and then continue doing a video. I'm in the other side at the moment. Well, not in, I'm just sort of half in. Jesus, this thing's a prick to work on. So far I see the radiator needs a clean. It's all covered in oily shit and leaves and crap. The belt looks worn. Not too bad, but looks worn. Now bear with me everybody, because I'm going to try and get a shot inside the radiator, because I can't see myself. I thought of going and getting a little mirror. I thought, why not just do a video and see what's in there. If it's coolant or water or what. So I can't actually see what I'm shooting now, so hopefully I can get the light down there. There we go. That should hopefully be enough. Yeah. I bet you it's not coolant. So this thing looks nice, but I think it needs a lot of work. So, yeah. The radiator cap I popped off. I don't think it had 15 pounds of pressure on it. So, fun and games. Ooh, let's pop the air filter out. That is one of the worst ones I've seen in a while. It's just nasty. You sort of see what colour it was. Yeah. The inner air filter's not So it goes inside that one, like that. That's not too bad, but I'll get a new one anyway. So that's a fine particle filter. And then there's your standard paper element. So, yeah, it goes together like this. Very good. Well, there's a little drainage for the radiator. I let a little out into this kerosene bottle, and yeah, that's very bottom of it. Wouldn't all look like that, but I'd say yeah, there's no coolant in that at all. You know, I'd say it should have some coolant in there, especially now it's getting pretty cold. I'll put a tray under there, so let's just let some more out and see what it really looks like. It's a bit murky. Yes, that gets a flush. Definitely. Don't even know why I had it look a little bit more. Hey, there's the oil drain. And if everyone's wondering, how the hell is he going to drain the oil out of that? The water's pretty easy, but the oil looks like a bitch, eh? It comes with this hose and a fitting on the end. There's a bolt. Goes inside. The hose goes through this hole and it's at the right level to drain it. So, perfect. Nice and easy. So in other words, you run the hose from there, through that hole, into a drainage tray, and it drains. I think I worked out where all... I've just been standing here looking, going, where the hell's all this oil coming from? In the fan. And I've just looked, and the crankcase breather is just going straight there. You see the oily mess it's made there. Well, a lot of oil vapour would come out of that when she's running really hot. I reckon that's what that is. Condensing by the time it gets to the fan and making a mess. I would suggest run that outside or somewhere else, or even into a catch can, and then vent it. I think that's what it is. I can't find oil anywhere else. It's just everywhere in there. I'll probably post this video and then wait till I get all the parts and then do a video of fixing it.